Welcome to General Pharmacology Math Packet Explanation Number A with Miss McGee. This part of the math packet is just a review. It's reading medication labels. It is pages 173 to 186. I'm going to apologize now because they're all out of order. These sections, because I got them from several different books and I did not put them in order before I handed them out, and I'm sorry. So pages 173 to 186 are in order. You just have to flip over a couple pages to find the first one. So make sure that when you are reading medication labels, other than the stuff that we've already talked about, you've got to identify any mixing directions. Read the label carefully and at least 3 times. Don't get confused by similar sounding names. There are some confusing names, some names that try to trip you up. Use resources if you don't understand the medication or if you don't know what it's talking about. Use your drug book, your drug apps to help you out. Abbreviations or letters after a medication has meanings. I need you to look at your abbreviation page that was handed out as well. You're talking about long-lasting, extended release, enteric coated. Those types of abbreviations will be after the medication name, and you need to be familiar with those meanings. They will be on one of your tests. Make sure that you understand the storage directions. Whether you're at home or in a hospital or in whatever facility, you may be required to store a multi-dose vial after you've mixed it, and you need to understand how to do that without changing the efficacy of the medication. Always, when you're writing something, remember to write the word per instead of a slash, because it's very easily mistaken for a number 1, and that could create a medication error. Just to remind you, read the medication labels 3 times. Label alerts or those warning labels, anything that says alert or is in yellow or red, can save lives. Those are there for you to get information from. Okay, so here's our first example, and this is actually in your packet if you're looking with me. It says Caltera. That is our brand name. And here we have lopinavir and ritonavir. Those are the generic medications, and you notice there's 2 with a slash. So there are 2 medications inside this one brand name medication. And then it gives you the amounts, the combination amounts of what's in the medication. Lopinavir is 80 milligrams and the ritonavir is 20 milligrams. So that's how you can tell a combination medication. Some of you used the MAR when you checked off for PO medication administration, and there was Diaz, and it was 37.5/25, and that's where this comes in. If we were writing that down, we would say 80/20 milligrams, so that we are indicating that it is a combination medication. Up here at the top, you can see that this is the total volume. It's 160 mLs of an oral solution. You can find the route of administration. You can find the alert. The alert says to find out about medicines that should not be taken with Caltera, or Caletra, sorry. So there must be some really bad combination interactions with these medications. So just make sure that you look that up before administering multiple medications at the same time. Look down here at the very bottom in the corner and you'll see the expiration date. So these are things that you need to be able to identify on your prescription labels. And that's what this exercise is about. Okay, here's another example. Look right here, you can see the trade name, Nebsen, and the generic name, tobramycin. Look at the strength of the medication. We'll look over here in the fine print for the special preparations. We're going to add 30 mLs of sterile water for injection to provide a solution containing 40 milligrams of tobramycin per ml. Shake well. We need to be familiar with the storage instructions, and that says prior to reconstitution, we're going to store at room temperature, and then after reconstitution, we're going to put in the refrigerator and use within 96 hours. Also, we want to be able to find the manufacturer's name. It is here. It's Eli Lilly. And the expiration date, which this one just kind of tells you where the expiration date should be, but doesn't give you an actual expiration date. So that's how we break down this information. Keeping in mind that there are 1,250,000 medication errors every year, and by reading and understanding medication labels better, we can prevent those. So if you have any questions, let me know via email, or you can comment on this video. The reading medication label pages in your math packet are 173 to 86.